Rick, so you've been around this program for a number of years. You've had your share of big wins and hard losses. When you have a tough loss like you did on Saturday, how quickly can you flush it? I know the phrase is we got to flush it, we can't let it beat us twice, but how quickly can that happen?
I mean, you kind of, especially on a week like this, short week game on Friday, you got to kind of get over it pretty fast. You got to move on to the next opponent. So we got practice on Sunday, so it's the day after the game. Usually most times it takes Sunday to digest the game, but since we have a short week, we got to get over it pretty fast and just move on to Arizona.
How do you get over it that fast? Is there something you have to do internally to kind of, hey, I got to stop thinking about this, I've got to move on? How do you do it?
I think just the biggest thing is just get ready to move on to the next opponent by watching their film. Learn from the mistakes you made on Saturday from the previous game, and then just once you start watching film on your next opponent, then that's kind of the other games in the past. Learn from what you messed up on and just move on.
What's your sense about this team? Have they moved on?
Definitely. I think everybody as a team, we all understand where we messed up as a unit, not just as individuals and leaders and everything. So I think everybody's moved on. Definitely a hard loss for us as a team, but I think everybody's ready and getting prepared for Arizona at this point.
You talk about maybe the mistakes you guys have seen on film that you made. Were they physical mistakes? Were they mental mistakes? Were they fixable mistakes?
They're all fixable mistakes. They're all avoidable. A lot of them were just execution, just doing the right thing, communication. I wouldn't say there were too many physical mistakes. There were probably a couple of missed tackles, but I think the most part was just execution and communication. Little details you can fix at practice, fix meeting rooms, things like that.
Rick, a year ago, you guys saw Khalil Tate come in the middle of the game and had never seen him before and kind of surprise on you. What do you see from him this year when you're looking at film? How much different is he this year, or is he the same guy?
I know everybody on the team who was here last year. We all remember what happened in Folsom last year. That's something I don't think many people I've forgotten. But just on film, you see him as the same athlete. He can make people miss, outrun DBs out in open field. But they've been using him a lot as a passer, and you see it when you try to stop him as a runner and you leave DBs out in coverage. He's going to deliver passes, especially since everybody focuses on making sure he's not running the ball. He's able to pick you apart passing the ball since you got everybody filling the box, 8, 9 guys in the box.
Looks like their running game has also improved fairly significantly. What do you see from that?
Their running back, J.J. Taylor, he's real fast, little smaller guy, but he definitely runs hard, runs through a lot of tackles, shifty guy in the open field. So it's a hard, difficult guy to tackle in open space, and he makes plays, makes people miss, and he fits well in the offense.
You talked about Khalil Tate's performance last year and how you guys haven't forgotten. So is it good to have that game next after what happened on Saturday, knowing that you have a little history with Arizona and Khalil Tate and what happened last year still kind of resonates?
I wouldn't say it's a good or a bad thing. I think it's just it was a good thing just to have another game, just knowing that wasn't our last game. We still have a lot in front of us, so I think being able to move on. And I think just having a short week, being able to move on quickly and not having to kind of look over that game too much and not have to think about what happened on Saturday and just being able to move on and get ready for the next game.
I saw a former player in this program, I don't know if it was on Twitter, Facebook, or somewhere else, but he said something like, I don't know about the team this year, but if this were me, I would be chomping at the bit to get my next opportunity to make amends for what happened and to go hit somebody in another uniform. Is that kind of how this team feels?
Yeah, definitely. I think everybody on the team, we want to get back there as soon as get back out there as soon as possible. I think there's a lot of guys on the team feel like we messed up, and there's like one or two things that we could have did as a team that could have helped us win. So I think everybody has that energy of just want to get out there and kind of fix what we messed up and just go out and play color football.
Rick, obviously, Phil's not running like he did last year. It's a different offensive and coaching staff. Does last year's film help you guys at all? Have you watched that?
As of right now, we haven't seen too much of it, just because different coaches, different offenses. We've seen just, I would say the most part is like his running ability from last year, and just him making plays with his feet, and then some of the plays when him just throwing the ball when we had to load up the box towards the end of the game, and then he'd find one-on-one coverage on the outside. So I think for the most part, they definitely use him differently this year. He's not running as much, and I think it's just more to keep him healthy. Having a guy getting that many carries over and over again is definitely a wear and tear on the body, but I think he's been effective when he's been in the game, when he's been healthy. So I think we still have a big challenge with him because he's probably one of the best athletes in the country. So I know as a defense, we're looking forward to the challenge.
So was this team lacking a killer instinct the other day? Something you guys need to develop at all down the stretch?
I wouldn't say we were lacking it. I would say it was more comfortable. I think people got a little comfortable towards the second half, especially after Trayvon's long touchdown. I think people got just a little comfortable on what the scoreboard was. And then I think when we started realizing we had a game under our hands, I think at that point it was a little too late for us to turn it back on, and kind of just got out of hand for us.
So to follow up on that, do you think this team learned a difficult but good lesson then?
Definitely, especially the way it happened. A lot of the other guys, we've been through those situations, losing those tough games, those losses where we knew we should have won, but we didn't end up getting the result we wanted. And talking to a few of the guys who were out here last week, like Cepho, Cheeto, KO, they all talked to me about just kind of the message we need to send out to the team. We got to learn from it. A lot of the young guys weren't here for those difficult losses. So I think just them learning and just feeling that pain of what kind of how that loss felt definitely is a very big learning experience for them.